At ThriveIQ Solutions, our name reflects our purpose to empower visionary leaders with the intelligence to build ventures and accelerate growth with precision and confidence. We serve as the strategic conduit, connecting visionaries to the operational frameworks, capital resources, and leadership development necessary to scale and sustain success. Every division, every system, every strategy designed to transform leadership through emotional intelligence, optimize operations, and align teams for measurable impact. Together, these forces create the ThriveIQ ecosystem, delivering strategy, capital, leadership, and systems that empower organizations to thrive at every stage. Because when intelligence, emotion, and innovation move as one, organizations don't just grow, they thrive smarter, lead stronger.
Hello, and welcome to Rise and Shine Coffee Break. I'm Dr. Claire A. Rene, and I'm really glad you're here because this right here is the very first episode. And before we go anywhere else, I want to take a few minutes to tell you why this space exists, who it is for, and what you can expect every time you press play. Let me start by being very clear. This is not motivation that sounds good in the morning and disappears by 3 p.m. This is not a hype session, a coaching pep talk, or something you listen to while multitasking and forget 5 minutes later. Rise and Shine Coffee Break was created as a pause, a short, intentional moment designed for leaders who think deeply, carry responsibility, and want to lead with clarity before the day takes over. This space exists because leadership has changed. The demands are higher, the pace is faster, and for many high-performing professionals, especially women, the internal cost of leadership often goes unaddressed. We talk about performance, we talk about results, but rarely talk about what it actually takes to sustain leadership from the inside out. That's the cause behind Coffee Break. I've spent nearly 15 years working in the emotional intelligence space across corporate organizations, government agencies, educational institutions, and executive leadership environments. What I've seen over and over again is this. Leadership doesn't struggle because people aren't capable. It struggles because capable leaders outgrown the way they've been leading internally. And when that happens, the answer isn't doing more, it's leading differently. That's why this coffee break exists. Every episode is designed to give you language, clarity, and perspective around leading from within, emotionally, mentally, and strategically. So here's what you can expect going forward. Each coffee break will include short, focused segments that speak to real leadership realities, not theory for theory's sake. You'll hear insights around emotional intelligence, decision-making, internal regulation, leadership presence, and sustainability at advanced levels. For women in particular, we'll talk honestly about what it means to lead while carrying responsibility, expectations, and internal pressure with intelligence, grace, and intention. One of our core segments is called the Internal Advantage. That segment is brought to you by LeadsEQ, our advanced professional and executive women's leadership experience. She Leads is not a platform. It's not a trend. It's an experience designed for women who already lead and are ready to do so much with greater alignment, clarity, and internal agreement. And yes, that experience includes the LeadsEQ Luxury Leadership Retreat, where women step out of operational leadership long enough to recalibrate, reflect, and realign how they lead moving forward. This coffee break is also brought to you by ThriveIQ Solutions, where we partner with organizations and HR leaders to develop emotionally intelligent leadership systems, from assessments to teams, to leadership mastery. So whether you're listening as a senior leader, an HR professional, or a woman navigating the next evolution of your leadership, you belong here. My intention is simple, that every time you listen, you walk away clearer than you were before, more grounded, more intentional, not hyped, but aligned. So thank you for being here at the very beginning. This is Rise and Shine Coffee Break, and this is just the start. I'll see you next time.
In 2026, a new professional women's leadership experience is being curated in Central Florida. LeadsEQ, the premier professional women's leadership experience, has arrived. The question is, are you ready? You've mastered achievement, but at what cost? Endless demands draining your energy, burnout, stealing your clarity, success without balance or fulfillment. Spring and summer 2026 dates are now available. Join a small circle of elite leaders at LeadsEQ, Florida's most exclusive 3-day executive women's leadership retreat. What you'll experience: emotional intelligence workshops that sharpen your influence, image rebranding to elevate your executive presence, golf for networking and powerful deal-making opportunities, spa and wellness for deep renewal, fine dining and curated community to fuel connection. What you'll walk away with: renewed clarity and confidence, elevated presence and influence, a circle of elite women who truly understand your journey, 11 months of success, management to keep your momentum alive. This is not another retreat, it's your turning point. Applications for the 2026 dates are now available. Enrollment is limited. Apply soon for priority consideration.